Hello there gamers, I'm Cohock, I play Salmon Run a lot, and before I get into today's Daily Salmons, I would like to take a quick recap of the previous comp actually. When I did the previous video, of course, I did like early into the rotation, and not super early I guess because of the schedule my time zone, but you get the idea. And it was quite polarizing and popular opinion for sure this rotation. There's these things that they are good, but they're both outclassed by other things. And the Explosion, it's like obviously polarizing, it's good for very specific things and bad at many other things. Then Jet Squelcher, which is, just Squelcher. At this rotation it was deceptively good as it turns out. Now, since I'm also staffing the overfishing server and stuff, I've seen a lot of people post scores, some people I've never seen before, but the 150s, 160s, 170s, 180s even, from playing a high-tide mud moth with this, and then not falling apart in the day waves as well, so clearly there is something here. If the set doesn't fall apart in day waves, then obviously it is not bad at all. Day waves you are playing the most, and getting through them with 40s, 50s or higher even if things are going really well. That is definitely enough to get 170 plus if you get a completely busted mud moth to go with them. And same thing for 9s and stuff. I've seen plenty of people get 9s on this rotation, freelance only even. So yeah. I think the main takeaway from this year and for the rest of the game is judge a book by its cover pretty much. Yes, if you would pick the most busted comp ever that has an explosion in it for the mud moths or anything, you would never pick Aerospray or Carbon Roller. As I've said, this is outclassed by Splatoon. This is basically worse than the other rollers, or you would just pick a Luna Blaster over it or something. Yeah, rarely ever we do get the actual Optimus set, that is nothing new, has been in the old game. This set, as it turns out, it has been very good. I've also actually overfished it myself a bit without even knowing how overfishing works, and it was my best session that I ever had in this game ever. When I thought that other sets I've played have been better than this, but I may have been wrong, who knows. Alright, that is all I wanted to say about that pre-rotation. I will be back in a bit with a new one. Alright, the new set is live. First up we have the Tri-Slasher. We've had it before I believe. It's against lessers, not too great against buzzers. Also good in range, but lightweight. Gets around fast and good in grip. I'm not getting up to do the real things though. The way that is. Wait, what you wanna focus on doing, or rather not forget about doing. Whenever you're up against Cohocks and other things possibly, do not at the Cohocks, but instead over them. If you do this, then everything that's behind the Cohock is just not gonna get hit. If you do this, then actually good here. Try that again. I guess that is a way to show it. Yep, he gives me slightly more. Anyway, slash over Cohocks so that you can stuff behind it. The same for chumps, but it's easier to get over chumps obviously. Cohocks you might sometimes have to jump. Double angle there. It hits the 1 cycle. Very possible, but you do need to have the correct spacing, the correct angle and stuff. Something that happens to me a lot is I fire too high and then something like this happens. This is also a common way to miss it, so careful of that. Need to fire ahead enough. Range isn't super short, so it's somewhat lenient, but it's something to pay attention to. Well, that is enough for Tri-Slasher, I think. The Splat Roller. Most basic of other rollers, but I believe we have actually not had it yet in the series. 500 HP bosses work just like Flings, except it's easier because it has more horizontal range. Double flick and then roll into them. Might also be able to this with some of them. I've tried this stuff with the carbon more and it's really difficult with carbon. Like you can do it in live gameplay with carbon, but if you're dealing with a group of Cohocks, then like you'll quick kill one of them and the next one will just slap you. Of course might happen with the Splat Roller as well. We will find that out in live gameplay, right? Hits, you can get them. But there's some RNG/range stuff involved. Quickly works like the carbon, but it's a bit easier. Let me check the different. Yeah, horizontal and vertical are also the same damage here. In order to horizontal, we have the high ground. It just jumped out of tracks. Can actually do it as well. Personally do it very rarely. It's there if you have to. Jump like after flicking to maybe get a little bit of a better angle. I'll just go for the V-flicks normally. Just make space before I do them. Usually there will be small lasers around this head, just roll over them. Then normally Blob Lava, definitely the best weapon of this rotation. Blob Lava is very good. It's coax into wings. It also has quite a bit of range. So on something that you wanna get used to, you wanna try to remember how many shots you need to kill what enemies. Coax, it's 2. Let that not go off. I really need to exchange that controller soon. I don't even need to watch it die, I can just fire twice and turn around and do the next thing. Let's Cohock. For the rest. So this weapon certainly rewards getting creative. See what I'm doing here is spreading out the bubbles horizontally. That is for catching spread out groups of lasers primarily. Most notably small fries. Also chumps if you can get like a double hit in like here. You do need 2 bubbles to come. So these are 3 slashes obviously. That is also done in 2, just barely not in 1, which is unfortunate, but it's still really easy to get the 1 cycle. Once you got the hang of the angle. Something that you can also do is pre-fire it, like while it's charging the bomb, just fire up and if you've aimed it well, the bubbles will fall straight down on it, making the 1 cycle a bit faster than what might be. You do that with drizzlers and whatever else really. So yeah, high fall down shots are good. Spread out horizontal shots are good for things. Just straight up shots on single targets for yes. Something that it's not really great at is painting, of course. You can paint somewhat to move, but like not great for sure, and the wall paint is particularly bad. Lava Lava has one weakness, it has to be that probably, the paint. But the Trace Slasher happens to be really decent at that. The same is true for the next weapon. I wouldn't say this is the paint weak comp as a whole. If they can cover each other's feet, they have to. And the Trace Stringer, that is another returning weapon. Something I've seen in the meantime is reflex style gameplay with it, that is tabs / quick partials. And name that. I have to experiment with that more. I do not know if that is actually the best way to play it, but could be for sure. You're close enough to enemies anyway. I could not tell you what the optimal charge amount is here. And similarly to reflex, you probably do wanna do partials instead of just tabs. Really, maybe not even. Because just watching it right now, the reticles takes really long till they actually get closer together. Jumping during it to get them like in a vertical line makes the whole thing slower than while standing. That would not really work. Anyway, for some specific targets, what I've said in the previous one, that still applies. Charge just enough to do whatever you wanna do. Almost a full forest match. And then another interesting one, Steel Head. What was this like? So you see the full charge deals for 50, that is obviously overkill on Steelhead. So you would think you could just like release some time before you hit the max to kill it, right? I'm gonna show you what happens. This. You are risking to hit only 2 of the arrows. When that happens, you're not killing anymore. As you see, I intentionally hit only 2 here as well, and they're dealing exactly good. Every single one of them deals 150, so if you do a partial and you do not hit L3, then you're not killing the Steelhead. It's probably best to just live with the overkill and take one shot. Something you can also do for these is like get a full charge and hard to do what's really faster here. No, if you're doing the quick partials or taps or whatever, so occasionally missing shots randomly, but just due to ever so slight of positioning. If you are far away anyway, then definitely full charge and that. Alright. That's all I have to say about the weapons. Now we'll find out how they will do on this map. As it turns out, very likely it's just the hardest map in every way on this game. Except for like gorillas or something. Painting the big wall as usual, but very inclined to use it less in this game. With big shot. Do not know what is right just yet. Learning the map myself. Alright, there is definitely one reason why the split roller would work better with rolling two Cohocks. That is it insta-hit jumps when rolling over them. Paint. Okay, this is actually nice that the roller can do that. A little bit slow, but I mean it's better than nothing. This rain is bad. Okay, out of it. Overpainted the wall there, MVP. That's... like everything is coming in, need to like do something, and I'm not really getting good angles on anything. Oh no. I'm already getting punished for not being focused on gameplay here. Forgiving map. Definitely do need to hit circles, slash kills and everything. If you're positioned badly somewhere, you're gonna lose so much time and possibly even your life. Like it happened to me now. But still fine. Ink. Oops. I'm just doing a good job at killing things. Get my stuff together. Half time we have quota, amazing. This is a 24 we're talking about. Oh wait, this is not reflux, I cannot keep that shit. That. I had to reposition there. Ah, okay, nice. No, I have flagged the tri-stringer a lot on other maps, high tides actually. I'm pretty much having infinite range on them. What it also has on those other high tides is safe positions, and that is kinda missing on grounds, which is annoying. Just have that one center block at the basket and it's rarely safe. At Rockland you have the whole upper perimeter. Okay, you have the spiral. And the map divided in like two sides pretty much. I should maybe not have risked that, but that was fine. Okay. Combination here is just annoying. The tri-slash, I can handle the small lessers. I think they took the scrap away from me, so this is a big loss of time here. Let's get this painted. I did not see the rain. And then go where I wanted it to go either. Was I to the wave breaker? The second one. One player left there for an instant. Alright, we're winning. Well, if Breaker cannot exactly remove annoying fire bosses, it does give you the best kick control if you need it. You're gonna need it a lot on map for sure. But I also need to pay attention where you place it, because it can be destroyed. I believe it deals exactly 100 damage per hit. Could be more though, but it's definitely 100. And we'll make sure to play this rotation a lot anyway. Whether I will learn much, see. Right. Nice. Back there, right, I got up. Hang outside like sometimes backward. This is also gonna take some time to figure out the good angles for fish sticks. Weapons where it's not super obvious. Some ship, nice, we got it. Not soloed from that position, but the other guy helped. I've just done that immediately. Got to search. With the bluff lever, you really want to avoid running away from stuff, just keep on killing stuff. It's definitely what it does best, and it's not close. If I try string again. Not on me, someone else was closer. I'm not lower, that let myself. Yeah, right, I need to experiment with hitting them from afar with picking out upward shots. Busy dodging the chum there, it's fine. The positioning with tray string on this wave, it's not easy. See what happened? Their coax went away from me because someone else happened to get closer to them than I was. That is the kind of stuff you probably wanna look for even. And that's that rain I can do. They thought I missed one of the others instead. Ah. Changing off the range, it can really mess with you at the worst times. Yeah, the tri-stringer, one of the most technical weapons in the whole game. No one wants the can. Oh, this guy. Right. Probably still not hit that right. Oh, I got one launcher. Neat. That's back. Three of them now. Hopefully that kills them. Of course not. This is really annoying. We probably needed 2 cannons in this wave, but the runners really were allergic to cannons for whatever reason. But these things just get hit over and over. If I'm cannoning alone, then other things will get in the way and the big shots will live forever and stuff. It was just 3 at the same time. Dying. They're lucky, but maybe they will buff Booyah Bomb to actually do enough damage to them or something. But in these situations. Well, the patch is coming out anyway. It was due for the middle of the season, they said, and that time has already passed pretty much. Time of recording, that is. Maybe we will have that out by the time the episode goes live, who knows. He is not on me. Turned by now. Yeah. Activities for a moment. The many advantages of motion controls. These bombs and stingers with a trace slasher, they are quite risky at times. It does speed up the kill only slightly, but for a whole lot more of your ink. One, two, three, and good stuff, spamming me with trash string a high tide. I've gained that third time that wave weapon combination. Good thing it's not high tide rush, that would be actually unplayable. If I rush, definitely impartials, by the way. 150 damage to everything taps to 30. You see, this spot is not safe at all because great spawns will just sneak up on you like that. Without anyone else there. Today, good. Nice. I'm hitting it and it's still moving, the good at lag phenomenon. I probably have to thank my team for this one. Because what I did was just run away to the best of my ability and hit things while doing it. Do not like this weapon on this specific high tide. Roll on high tide is certainly easier to grasp. You just delete the lessers. Right, Greg. I have the deal. Well, these deaths are not helping. People like on grades or something. Yeah, what the heck are you doing on grades? You're throwing. We need you in the middle. Don't ever stay on grades, please. I might be dead here. I'm somehow not dead. I'm not killing that mother. We need its exit basket. Oh, dang it! I knew it was wrong the moment I did it. Oh, good wife breaker. Oh, nice. This was really important to our down. I was late, but alright, they got them all anyway. Sprinkler paint here is really annoying. 2x, can we do it? Ah! Oh, I put it in and died right while doing it. This would never happen if these two players just do not stay in grades forever. That was a death sentence right there. The flyfish was dealt with. The trash strike did it. There's nothing more to do there. Leave, please. Spawning grounds, why are you even a map in this game? No, this is basically hazard level max in the old game. But we are playing with people who might not even be at negative VP. Clear out the losses. Yeah, but that I can double pot the stingers this way, because they're close enough. I'll bomb this just like the old days did. Even solo it that way. Maybe not with a lid in the way. Yeah, I was just experimenting there. I'm not liking it. Probably better to just kill the lid. Either forget about this bit after. Like just leave it at one bomb is still fine. But at the moment I did the second bomb as well, I committed. Just to only commit things to things that you're not actually gonna finish. In that sense, the first bomb is a lot better than the second, as the second bomb strongly relies on also getting the third. That is also where being at higher rank would help, because then someone else would likely get in that other bomb. Get a good team anyway. Not guaranteed, but it's more likely. Wait, most of this have not autopilot. And somewhat do. But lava. Filter is close. Although that flyfish here. But whatever open. Did it go that long the old game too? I don't remember. Can we actually with 3 again to get back to 50% in Russia? Of course it's bad, but it is what it is. And it's not really bad, I guess it's still better than the average of the player base, literally. I would have liked to rank up a bit faster. has the chances to get to 9s eventually. I fell too far behind. Can only hope games will get a bit better once I stop talking over them. Wait, this is a really smooth start here so far. You know what, I just fail. Like, it's 50 seconds that we have left. It's better to just use it at this point. Because I don't know what I'd be keeping it for. Maybe I should kill both of these. Let's do their job. Let's hit your 1v1 there. I forced myself into it by going for the Farag. Nice. I'll actually keep this team for a bigger likelihood. This if gamer there, is that someone from SRS? I wonder. I'm right there, but there was someone with server a while ago. Tasteless tofu. Tofu actually tastes less at first. You have to see it and stuff. What my vegan friends have told me. Let's play again. A nice game too. Then we may or may not faint with it. Oh, here's Nanotide Fog, one of the harder waves on this map too. Hard to see things, and then they're sometimes so far away that there's so much them than them. That's right there. Hurt myself around there like that because I wanna see the stuff that is happening, as I sacrificed some damage for that. A big shot somewhere. Not on this side. I didn't get the drizzler. It's great, right? It's great. Yeah, close to quota. I wanna use this volley to get back up and not the big wall. It's safer for the cannonballs. So they are exactly at the last side you're checking it. Dying. That lava could just get rid of it easily, but lava didn't. Yes, they maybe also had struggle finding it. Oh nice, Mothership. Like to see it even on wave 3 though. 3-wave and 3-wave. That was definitely one of my worst puns. Hit me. I used the crab, which isn't really needed, but I mean it's crab, right? My opinion, worst special in this game. Definitely gonna keep my strikes for whatever wave 3 will be. Normal type grants now. Normal type grants Mothership. Actually now easy enough that you can clear it without specials most of the time. Even seen how far this goes entirely without specials. Good team. Without specials and with a good team. Normal type day, and I have the best weapon. Go. That's there. Buddy, oh, all the way over there. Ah, a bit too late, but I tried. That next cycle. Shot. Low tight. Crap is helping too. These candidates did look at me. You. Ugh! Love a jump scare behind me. Yeah, hitboxes are funny here, but I think Strike to finish that Drizzler. We're winning. If I didn't have it, and there's Cohozuna. Right, we won 3 out of 5, and we saw wave 3 every time. Probably the best grunts Daily Salmons so far, honestly. I take it. Here's our victory lap. Just really hoping someone else would have the back row. Bring him to the middle. He did not do 100 to the top. Bring him to the middle. Guess not. No, instead right over the zone. Ugh, lizards everywhere and I cannot get a clear shot instead. Crap is late, but alright, it's doing it. Ugh. Ooh, for silvers, nice. That is the A rank badge, I believe. Night Death here. Oh, I didn't get farmed here. Heroes the dance. So I didn't witness of the Cohozuna alive. Right. Will be this episode. Hope you've something from it. I hope that I have learned something from it too, honestly. Because now the real grind begins here in this rotation. Do not expect that I will get 9s or anything, but certainly I'm gonna try. I will be back here for the next rotation. Thanks for watching.